Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex and welcome back to some more GTA 5 where I've actually started a video for once not inside the car waiting to reveal some new car mod or something. That's because today I am going to revisit an old little video series I used to do where I used to go to Object Spooner in Menus mod and make weird and wonderful custom cars by combining cars together, because sometimes you do get really cool creations. We've definitely had some odd things over the years, but I've not done a video for a while and there's been a lot of new cars and also plenty of ideas from the original cars that we still haven't tested. And so, seems a lot of you always seem to complain in the comment section, when's it coming back? I thought I'd give it a try. I've gone completely, like, there's no planning to this. I've just jumped into the game and I've thought, do you know what, I want to try some out. So this video could be a video of complete and abject failure. However, it also opens up the floor to you guys, where you can leave a comment in the comment section below where you can give me some ideas for some car combos, especially looking at newer cars as well, because there's plenty of new cars that have come out since we've last done this that we haven't really ever checked out. And so if you've got any cool car combo ideas, leave them in the comment section below and, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll get a couple of videos checking out some of your ideas. So, let's just park up this Banshee. By the way, first time I've ever driven this car in, well, probably since the last time we did videos on this. So for the rest of you that are very confused right now, me hyping up this series that perhaps you've never heard of, who are you, Alex? And why are you telling me a bunch of stuff I don't care about? Well, actually, I'll tell you after some comments. Right now, these are comments on the screen. These are comments featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links for that in the description below. And also, I've got a new channel out. Links for that in the description below as well. I think that's everything sorted. Okay, let's just get into the video. So, this is the concept of using Object Spooner mod to build custom cars. Let me show you. So we have this Banshee right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to spawn entity into world. I'm going to go for a vehicle and I'm going to try and spawn in a taxi first of all, because actually someone commented on this very recently. I saw a comment. I'm sorry I couldn't find the comment again to showcase it to you. But someone did recently ask to see the combination of, I don't think this is where taxis are. Do they have their own section? Yeah, apparently the taxis are just kept in the normal bit. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try and combine this taxi with this Banshee in order to try and make a wide-body taxi. You see what I'm doing here? You'll see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go to Manage Entity Database. I'm going to go to the taxi and I'm going to add it. Let's go to attachment options and add it to the Banshee. And it's going to actually place it inside the thing, which means right now I can go back and, oof, I can try and figure out how to get back out of Object Spooner mode. So many buttons. I haven't done this for a while, so of course I'm going to be a little bit rusty. I should now be able to jump back in. This might actually fling me across the map. Oh no, it works. It works. Okay, and look, there we go. Instantly, I now have a drivable Banshee that's got a taxi on top of it. You see what I mean? Okay, let's just keep going here. Try and make this actually work. So the first thing that I need to do is sort this out because this wheel is, well, just doesn't really work right now. So I need to hide the wheels on the taxi, I think. That's probably going to be the first thing I need to do, which means I need to actually start again. That was terrible. Let's try that again. Look, I did say I was doing this unplanned because I wanted to, I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny. Terrible idea. So we're going to spawn in a Banshee and then we're going to go to sedans and we're going to spawn in a taxi. I'm going to go to the entity database, go to the taxi. I'm going to find where to get rid of the wheels by going to menus, customs, and thank you for that, for actually damaging the Banshee. That's wonderful. Perhaps shouldn't have done it in the middle of a car park, I will be honest. And yeah, let's go to wheels and remove tires and make all wheels invisible. And now we have all wheels invisible. So now we can go ahead and we can place that attachment options into the Banshee again. And now we don't have so much of the issues with the wheels combining and stuff. We've still got this, but I could just use V-Stancer in a second and actually bring the wheels out on the Banshee. So that shouldn't be a problem. So next up, what I want to do is I want to go, we might have to like move this around, I think. The stock positioning that we're getting is perhaps not going to be right. So I want to try and get this so that it actually looks like that the wheels are in the right spot. I mean, this taxi is definitely longer than the Banshee. So that's going to be a problem. But if I do this, which also solves the body in the wheels issue, I mean, we do have this huge overhang at the back, but we do get the rear arches of the Banshee sort of right. I mean, yeah, it does just look like it's got like a really long boot on it, but it's not too wacky, I'd say. So if I just try and get that lined up as if it was part of the arch on the taxi, which I think would actually put it around there, that's about right. Just about there. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to make this too long. We could also actually change the pitch as well. In fact, we might have to change the scroll sensitivity on that one to make the pitch a little bit more severe. There we go. So I could actually make the taxi a little bit higher on the front or lower. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to sit right now, because we're going to have to try and match this up to get all like the angles and stuff right. That's kind of alright. It's made the front a little bit high. Yeah, I wanted to try and not get Banshee in there. I wanted to just get taxi. In fact, we could even get the taxi a little bit lower down, perhaps. Let's see if we can get it a little bit lower on the Z. That's going to make it quite a severe drop. Let's just change that scroll sensitivity. Go with some Z. And it's not breaking through anywhere else yet. It doesn't matter if we get like a little bit of a bulge here, because we're going to try and colour match this in a minute. We just want to make sure that no other body panels come through. That might just look a little bit too odd, that we've got like a small bulge there and nothing else. So let's not go too far. I think that might be just about as far as we can go, really. And I think actually, instead of just trying to change things for the hell of it, I'm going to put the pitch back a little bit, which means I can actually rise it up a little as well. And that guy's going to hit me. Thank you very much. I really won't be doing that here again, ever. There we go. That's sort of what we want. Of course, as I said, I'm going to use all the paints and stuff to try and match this better in a second, hopefully. So I think that fitment's going to be all right. So on the taxi, I want to go, first of all, I want to go to the window section, because right now all we can see is, this is really, thank you. I mean, this side looks fine, so whatever. Let's go to windows, and we want to tint the windows because we can see the Banshee through there. We just want to make them as black as possible, which apparently we can't do. Oh, that's a shame. Really? Can we not tint the windows on the taxi? Yeah, okay, that's not great. And I've also noticed that there is a little bit of a wing mirror sticking out there as well. So let's just try and get this matching a bit better with the paints first of all. So let's just go to primary, metallic, and I want to go for a blue so we can try and match this to the Banshee, instead of going for the whatever with... Oh, is this going to be like a two-tone thing? I might actually have to change the Banshee colour instead, I think. Unless it's the secondary colour. Oh, no, the secondary. Okay, right, that's fine. Metallic. Let's go for metallic blue. So we would just want to go for blue. I think that's going to be as close as we can get it, really. And then primary, metallic, and go for the same sort of blue again. Do you know what? That works. That fits. And so then I want to go to the Banshee. Next up, so let's go to the Banshee. Let's go down to menu customs. I want to go to the doors section because I want to get rid of those front doors. I'm just a bit worried that it might break something else, but let's see. Remove driver door, passenger door. Ah, oh no, the Banshee actually has that on the thing. Okay, yeah, that's definitely throwing me a little bit. Oh, if I get rid of the hood, it actually just gets rid of the arch. That's not good. I need to add that back. Okay, let's just add that back. Yeah, annoyingly, that wing mirror isn't tied to the door on the Banshee. Okay, right. Well, we'll have to ignore that. These aren't going to be perfect. And obviously, I could try tinting the windows on these, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know why the taxi couldn't be tinted. Perhaps it's just a limitation to the taxi. Ah, yes, but we do have the option of getting rid of the roof in the extras section, which does actually make it look a lot better. Because although we have the windscreen, it does at least get rid of the roof. I mean, we've got sport seats in the back of the taxi, and the person in the front of the taxi is just... Yeah, we'll ignore that, but it's not so... Oh, please. I think there's a way to fix the car, but I don't want to make everything go back again. I mean, just changing the health thing's not actually going to fix all the damage and stuff to the car. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So now, if I jump out of whatever the hell... menu mode, spooner mode, there we go. And, oh, not again! Where are these cars coming from? And we should be able to, okay, that's very weird. That camera was a bit weird there, but, oh no, I can't move. Okay, hang on. there's a little bit of an error here. I need to change on this. I think we need to go to the taxi and go to collision and get rid of collision. I think that's going to be the issue. Can we move now? Oh, what's happened to the camera? Oh, this has not turned out great at all, has it? What happens this time? Can it move now? I just want it to be attached to the Banshee, but... Oh, no, there we go. I fixed it. Right. All I had to do is just get out the car and back in again. And I have now made a wide-bodied taxi of sorts. Definitely not the right two cars to get a perfect build, but you get what I mean. On this is how you can make weird custom builds. In fact, I should now be able to just go to menus, customs, and go to the wheels. And I should just be able to... Let's go to... oh, actually, I've just realised I have got rid of the old Lord Friendly Wheels mod because there was a bit of an update. But we'll go for the Endo, and we'll go for some V-Stancer, and I can actually change all the size of the wheels and everything else. So I can actually make them look a little bit more like the taxi, in fact, by making them a little bit smaller. And get a bit of wheel width in there. Make sure that these attach to the ground, front and rear. There we go. Get a suspension menu, visual lowering, slam that right down to the ground. Get some rear camber. Why the hell not? I mean, let's just go for it. Track width. Let's just make this like a really weird and crazy vehicle. There we go. Front captain seat. Now, I was doubting myself at first. Maybe you would have been doubting me as well. But actually, in the end, I don't know. It's with all of these builds. I mean, the thing the whole way through all those other builds that I did was some of them you have to squint to really see it to get the idea. But on face value, that's a pretty good... I'd say it's a pretty good car combo that we've got going there. Full-on, wide-bodied, blue, metallic taxi right there. If you guys have got any ideas, perhaps, especially with all the new cars, because we haven't checked out any of those, if you guys have got any ideas on cool custom car creations, let me know in the comment section below. I know this has been one video and just checking this out, but I'm getting my way back in there and opening the floodgates for you guys to give me some ideas in the comment section below. But that is going to be it for this one. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by rating, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, I do have a new channel doing all hobby stuff, Game Boys, mechanical keyboards, soldering, all that sort of good stuff. It'll develop. At the moment, I've got a few lined up, but it's mostly just Game Boy stuff. But all sorts of hobby things, whenever I want to do them, I will be doing videos on them on that channel. If that is of any interest to you, there'll be a link in the description below where you can go check it out and hit that subscribe button and the bell. And of course, if you've enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, you can of course hit subscribe as well and the bell on this one too. That will keep you notified because YouTube can't be trusted all the time to send these videos to your sub boxes. Notifications by using the bell button is going to be the one. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll wait for your ideas to come through and we'll make some more weird and wonderful cars. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.